few weeks ago, I met a lovely lady called Carol. Carol lives in Skelmersdale and she lives in a bungalow. The bungalow is absolutely amazing, but Carol had a massive problem. A bungalow she'd lived in for a long time, but the windows had become very dated and she was having security issues with her windows. They wouldn't lock because the handles wasn't working proper, the hinges were really sort of seized up, and it was constantly drafts coming through, so it was obviously impacting on her energy bills as well. But Carol couldn't afford to have them fully replaced or anything like that because there were so many windows and doors on her property. It would have cost her an arm and a leg. So Carol did something that most homeowners are not aware that they can do. And I'd love you to hear exactly what Carol did next.
I was having problems with the handles. The mechanisms were stiff and the handles were stiff and floppy and the keys weren't working properly, weren't locking properly. So that's why I got in touch with Mark. Well, originally I did think about replacing the windows, but when I looked at the frames and things, it was still in good condition. So I looked at having them, all the mechanisms replaced to make them as good as new. Oh yeah, it was straightforward and hassle-free because Mark just comes and goes, gets on with his job, and he'll call me if he needs anything or needs to ask me anything or show me what he's done. Yeah, it was brilliant. Right, I noticed that there's no sound coming through, there's no wind blowing through anymore. They look sharp and clean, and they're just like new.